Johnston, founder director of New Media. We want to thank Showbiz Store and Cafe for being a sponsor and having this space for us. I'm going to introduce the panel by name. First off, it'll be Barry Goldberg, then it'll be Sheila J. White, then Philip Horvath, and then Eric Matthews and Tina Admans. What is the role of creativity in making new media? And hopefully in answering that question, we can sort of answer, do we just make anything? Utilizing these science projects, these technology tools that are out there? Or do something with our creativity in making new media to make something that is going to last the test of time, so to speak?
And really, new media is about messaging. It's about what message do you have, and what tools do you use, and how do you push those tools to their max to bring it out there.
Eric, about you and your world, how does innovation relate to new media?
Well, I think most people, when they hear the term new media, they think about technology first. I don't think they think about story. I think they think about what new media is in terms of things like Twitter or social networking or just new platforms that that things can be seen on or heard on or shared with. And I think the tools that we use in media, particularly in film, all that technology is innovative and has been down the line.
16 millimeter, and they're transferring it to high def to get a look and a feel. So it's fun to hear them playing with what's considered an old format. You know,
I'd like to just throw that back though to the idea of leadership and your third question here, because I think that it's certainly true that we can apply all these wonderful ideas to making new pieces of media if we're all collaborating on making a film together and we all kind of agree we're going to do it in this new and different way.
Collaboration means we all have to agree and we're all just moving along together, but it's not always like that. For the leader, in terms of leadership, that really key thing, like I said, is really being able to identify those viable collaborators and then to be able to put out there the vision of what, you know, that creative brief is, or what the vision of the project is, and to hold that vision throughout.
Is how do we take our creativity and use new media to have something that no matter where we put it, it has a voice.
And when you look at Marshall McLuhan's quote of the medium is the message, we have this new medium now. And this medium is just multifaceted, from little webcams on computers to red cameras to all these new approaches that have broken down some of those barriers. We're just all learning how to write right now. And then the next question will be, okay, now that you can write, what stories? Right? And it's going to always come back to the story. And what are you really bringing to the world with your piece of media? And that's where the true creativity happens.
Facebook and Twitter, can they follow you? What can they expect? So now there's a need for these organizations to come up to speed and have a personality, essentially, and have something human to offer and some type of human context in which to put out there to interact with the public.
Well, in addition to interacting, it's also connecting, correct?
Yeah, making a connection. I look at innovation in terms of putting something out there that's not previously been discussed or been done before. And one of the core missions of Eve's Line is to tell the untold stories and to give perspectives to tell stories from perspectives that maybe you haven't heard them from before.
You're wearing either less hats because you're finding other people, but it really is, again, stay true to yourself, what it is, why you're here, how you want to affect this planet, and then be as visible as possible, and then you just lead by attraction. You know, you'll put out whatever you put out, and then they will come because, you know, just like you're here, because of what you read, you were attracted to what was happening. So,
thank you. I'm Susan Johnston. I just want to encourage you to always move forward. That's it. So thank you for being here. Thank you, panelists.
Thank you.
And hopefully see you at newmediafilmfestival.com.